Welcome to a special edition of Inside Pac-12 Football featuring Arizona State and offensive coordinator Zak Hill. With teams not together right now during the pandemic, it's on the coaching staff, Herm Edwards, Coach Hill, and the rest of the Arizona State staff to get their team prepared for the season and get Jaden Daniels, their star quarterback, prepared for the upcoming year. Coach Hill took us inside Arizona State's virtual meeting room with unique exclusive access to get a look at how their team is staying connected and preparing to return to the field.
Well, obviously, with the virus, it's made everyone rethink, regardless of what profession you're in, how do you create a scenario where you can still teach. Zak Hill, our offensive coordinator, does a great job of really orchestrating and visually showing players the concepts of what we want to do. And with that being said, our staff has done a nice job to really buying into this, what we call virtual learning. And today, the offense and the defense in different rooms with the coordinators, we're implementing some of the offensive system as well as situations. And as we know, football is about situation football. So as you watch Zak Hill, our offensive coordinator today, he was installing parts of our offense, but also making them focus on the downs and situations that occur in football.
All right, fellas. Hey, we're going to get this thing started. Coach wants to say a few words, and then we'll roll some offense.
Hey, it's good to see some of you guys in these boxes, but you can see my hairdo. I'm about 6'2.5" now. My wife keeps asking me, when you getting a haircut? I told her I'm on protest. I'm not getting a haircut till I see you guys in the building. So we got to hurry up and get back, man, because this thing getting long, man. I'm scaring my daughters all of a sudden. They don't even know who daddy is, man. You see all this hair I got on my head? Now, some of y'all wish you can grow this kind of hair, huh? Some of y'all think, like, Frank, you think you can grow it? Frank, you got no shot, man.
Man, what's a green?
Yeah, look at that. You ain't got nothing going, Frank. No. This is what's happening, man. I'm taking y'all back to the 70s, man. This was the look in the 70s. I can still grow hair, man. Some of y'all can't even grow no facial hair. I got hair all over the place. Good meeting. I love you guys, man. Can't wait to see you guys in person.
Hey, too, Coach Herm.
All right, I love it. Hope you guys had a good weekend. We're going to dive right into some ball here. Let me share my screen, and we'll get rolling here. All right, so fellas. All right, as we're watching through some of this stuff, we're going to hit some situational things today. But today we're going to jump right into this ball. And through this whole time period, you guys, it's been a while since we've all been together. You guys are on your own. You're doing, the physical strength and conditioning stuff. Hopefully we're doing all the other things that you've got access to. All right, but sometimes we forget about what we're working for. We're going to jump right into some ball. And again, this is just motivation. This is getting back to that game day mentality, that game day atmosphere. Here we go.
There are two Pac-12 playoff contenders. Utah plays tonight down the road in Tucson, and Oregon rolls in here with that 9-game winning streak since the opening late loss to Auburn, with a chance to impress the skeptics.
A bit of a challenge. Arizona State's sneaky because they have great playmakers, great athletic ability, and you're right, I think the nation wants to see a little bit more of Oregon. This is a good showcase game for them.
Sun Devils crowd the line. Herbert drops back, takes a downfield shot. Looping catch made by Johnny Johnson, and his first and goal Ducks. Cyrus Habibi-Likia, who is the power short yardage back, lined up behind Herbert now on second and goal. They feed it to him. He barrels right into the end zone for his 8th rushing touchdown. And Herbert leads the Ducks on a long march, and they take the lead. 2nd and 11. Daniels is rolling, looking for a downfield shot. Lofts it to Darby, who had his man beat, and dances into the end zone. What a throw by the freshman. That's how you answer against the big favorite. Daniels takes his shot for Darby. Flag out. Doesn't matter. Touchdown. Sand throws to a wide open receiver. It's Johnson again, and things are getting tight in Tempe. This team's been fighting uphill, going to come from behind for a month. Now with the lead. Downfield shot to Ayuk. A foot race. They won't get him. Wow.
Hands team in for Arizona State. Now you expect to see the onside kick.
And does he get the hop he needs? It's knocked around. The Sun Devils came up with a flag. I think they jumped the gun off sides anyway. 2nd and 2. Benjamin didn't want to bounce it. First down. They will move the sticks. And Arizona State, given little chance, writes another chapter in the upset history here in the desert.
Feeling, that game time mentality and just the energy. And again, sometimes you forget why we're working so hard. And again, it's a crazy time of life right now. And so you guys got to find that motivation. It's a daily deal. It's creating championship habits, because before you know, we're going to be back together and we're going to be rolling. So the more in condition you guys are, the stronger mind, the more you guys work up here. And obviously we're going through some of this stuff and the situational things, together, but the time you spend on your own is going to be where you make that difference, and how much you study on your own using the resources that obviously we're providing you. But going back here, and I wanted to come back to our foundation. Okay. So DTC, discipline, toughness, and conviction. And this directly applies, especially even to this situation. Okay. We're in a weird time of life right now. And so you guys have got to be disciplined in what you do. And we're going to be a disciplined offense. Obviously, you guys already know with the 7 practices that we had in spring, you got an idea for the cadence changes and the shifts and motions and the new signals and all that stuff and the kill packages. And there's a lot to it. And so getting your mind right and studying this stuff through this time is extremely important. And then also being disciplined with your time. So you guys are on your own. All right. So use the motivation. Find other ways to motivate yourself. Okay. Watching some ball, watching the Jordan series, whatever it is, find that motivation that hypes you up, okay, and gets you going each day to know what we're working for. And that's winning championships.
This virtual learning is quite effective in this sense. You name a time and all of a sudden players show up. No different than we're in the building now. It's a great tool to have. Now there's a negative side to it. Is you don't feel the energy of the players in the building.
Fellas, again, challenge you guys. Know why we're working and have your plan for each day going through. We don't know when we're coming back yet. Okay? And all you can handle and all you can deal with right now is just what you can do each day. So don't worry about what's in the future. Just focus on today and take it one day at a time. Create those championship habits and find the motivation. Okay, whatever it is. Okay, we'll try to do it once in a while here with these meetings and find some motivation, but it's in you guys. Okay, know you're working together. You're working for each other. And once we get back together, we can freaking put it all together and have a whole lot of fun.